It is impossible now to separate the world of technology from the world of communications and the world's products and services.
Could you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Hey, I'm Mike Treff. I'm the CEO of Code and Theory. I've been there for about 15 years at this point. Code and Theory is a digital transformation company that sits at the intersection of creativity and technology. That's our name, Code and Theory. Our clients are facing significant challenges in the way that they can meet consumer expectations, to adjust the changing consumer behaviors, and they're looking for someone who can help them not only on the technology side of things and implementing systems and MarTech and ways of working and changing their operations, especially in the era of AI, but also who can tie that to the consumer experience piece.
Mike, what is your big takeaway from this event?
A few things, actually. I'll give you two. The first one is that it is impossible now to separate the world of technology from the world of communications and the world's products and services. So what used to be a very siloed world of I'm going to pick my marketing stack, I'm going to pick my technology, and then I'm going to figure out how to apply it in my organization and then what I can do with it for consumers. And those are generally made in different silos between CTOs and CIOs and CMOs. That's not the world anymore. The world now is the C-suite coming together to solve big organizational and business challenges. The only way to do that is to synthesize that technology through the consumer experience. And so we're seeing more than ever that collaboration across the C-suite, and we're seeing decisions made not from a technology first perspective, but from a what is the consumer experience we want to deliver for people? What are the business challenges we're trying to solve? How do we grow and nurture, sustain, and expand our consumer base through the CX relationship, and then how can technology help me enable that?
We've heard a lot about AI being either hype or reality. Do you think this is changing with what we're seeing today?
I mean, it's certainly reality, so anyone who says it's hype, I would not take their opinion seriously. People are at different stages in their adoption and their comfort with it. Certainly we see some organizations that think about it around cost savings and efficiencies, and there's room to play there. We see some organizations that really focus around operations and workflow and making things smoother and more performant, and there's a lot of work, there's a lot of truth there. But now I think we're on the cusp of seeing it really power experiences and power, again, consumer experiences, whether they be around content, whether they be around on sites and apps and other sorts of platforms. Every organization is at a different place, but there's no question that AI is not going anywhere, that it's a lot more than just a cost savings, and that if used correctly against a strategy to help enable your business growth, it can be implemented to great ends.
Like, would you give any advice to firms that haven't yet made the leap of adopting AI technologies and digital experiences that go beyond of what was being possible in the past 2 years?
Absolutely. I would advise people who are just starting that journey to just start it. It's okay in the beginning to just get comfortable.
A lot of people say, go out and experiment. What would you understand about it?
There's easy ways to do that. You can pick a line of business, you could pick a campaign, you could pick a website, you could pick a particular aspect of your ecosystem and just try new things. So if you're doing a campaign and you want to try automation and AI generation and versioning, we're at Adobe Summit. There's a lot of software that can help you do that, right? If you want to use AI as a way to better test and segment and target and optimize your distribution through a lot of the tools, you could do that. If you just want to mess around with the GPT or other sorts of generative functions to do better research, do faster research, you can do that. But you can't start on your journey until you start on your journey.